But now
Thanks,
I
those
feel
are a
like
little more.
oh,
Well, you're not even in it, Cade.
What I hate about this is that it can't go sideways. So, like I can't do it long ways, like it's supposed to. And so it causes that issue right there, trying to fit everybody into one screen.
what was wrong with
Why
the
not do it at
tablet?
an angle?
You have to talk into the mic if you're talking.
Oh, are we
Even
live
about-
right now?
Just like this. Just like a regular microphone.
I never
You don't
talked
have
to
hold
them.
it,
It's
like,
so
to
close.
your face, though. You can
try.
you hold it. Why don't you sit up straight?
That's
You
why
ain't gotta
just
sit
wanna
up
slouch
straight.
down.
It's just like a regular podcast where
we're just chilling, just talking.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Just talking about everything that's going on or anything that's going on. But I don't know why, but it won't let me turn it sideways whenever record, which is kind of a pain in the ass. I have my tablet here so I can kind of monitor what's going on. Go to YouTube. I go to mine, get out of that, go to my page, my live, and then turn it all the way down. So, yeah. And it records as well. So this whole time it's been recording. So hopefully I can figure out how it works and I'm able to post it later on.
Oh, so it's not live. It's just
No, it is live,
But it's recording also.
but it's recording also.
So it's like saving it.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. That's why I'm doing it on here than Twitch. Because Twitch does not let you record it. Right now it says we have one viewer, that one viewer being moi watching it.
Maui?
Moi?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say Maui.
No, moi, which is French for me, I believe, or myself. One of the two. But yeah, this is it. And then it's just like any other day of just talking. So like y'all getting stage fright and being quiet and just
No,
Well,
we're
I
just
just-
listening to
not-
you. You're the one talking.
that's not usually how it works though.
Well, I mean, we're new to this. I've never done this.
It's not that hard.
Well,
It's
you-
just
I don't
talking.
know. Yeah, you just talk. I guess I'm just trying to catch on to how Cade's
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
how Cade's talking. I'm trying to catch on to how I can
Oh.
insert myself in there,
That's easy.
and
Do what
start-
you always do.
the conversation.
Just insert yourself in any sort of way.
Yeah.
No, I just mean like I'm trying
You
to
want to
follow
make
along.
it? You want to make an
I
entrance
don't
or
want to.
something?
No, I don't want to just straight jump to another topic. When
We can't
Cade's-
forget she's here. Please include her.
Well, that's why she's
I
here though.
know.
It's everybody is included that shows up to the shop. You
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
What
And
about
so-
Fred? He
I'm-
lives here.
But I ain't got
That's
no
why-
space. If I put Fred back there, I'm gonna break it.
Fred's already given you the evil eye.
He is.
Nah, he can't even see out of that mask. The way it's sitting, he can't see shit.
His
That's
head,
true.
yeah, his head's way
He's
down
like
there.
he's like looking up inside the mask. He's just taking a nap. He's like, fuck, I've been standing for months. I just want to take a nap.
We have room for little Fred to sit between y'all. Take up some space right there. You holding the torch?
No, because I was switching hands.
There.
The one issue that I hope is not happening right now is the static sounding issue. So yesterday, whenever I was doing the live streaming in my booth, I was getting a lot of static feedback, or like a buzzing sound, like a
Mhm.
and it was very subtle. Once I started talking, it stopped, and I tried it with the microphones, without the microphones, and it still proceeded to do that. So
Technology.
yeah, and I mean, I think I could do mine like that, and I don't have to hold it, but I'd have to let me try to turn this up.
You want him to sit in your lap?
Yep. Yep, that works just fine.
Weird and creepy on the.
So I don't have to hold it now because I have it right here. Now you could probably stick it on the brim of your hat that's in between you and her, and
Mhm.
y'all don't have
Right
to hold
here.
it. Yeah.
But I feel like a superstar when I hold it with this thing.
um I don't know. I'm hoping that video that I posted gets a lot of reception though.
Which one?
The one that I just did.
I
The one
saw
that he just did
the one you just
of
showed us.
talking.
Yeah, the one I just showed you of me talking about other artists following
And then
everybody.
trying to take their clients and their
Yep.
ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, not really following. Like they'll, like for example, an artist from here can go to my page and then follow everybody that I'm following and follow everybody that's following me to try to steal my clientele. Because a lot of the times, what people do is whenever there's two types of people that make social media profiles, right? There's the one type that will start to unfollow people because it needs to try to make its platform more professional. Because you can go to any superstar, or not superstar, but any celebrity, look at their Instagram, their TikTok, whatever, they're following like maybe 10 people max.
For real, they barely follow
Yeah.
anyone.
So, I mean, that's what some people do. That's what I do. I don't follow a lot of people, you know. If it's somebody from my childhood that I know and they're following me and I'm following them, I'll leave it at that, you know. But they're if I was following them before I decided to make my social medias more professional, um, more influencer esque, um, but there's other people that will go and follow 10,000 people and try to get 10,000 people to follow them back, and then they will go back and they will unfollow
Mm-hmm.
all those people just to try to get the follower count. Because a lot of people, most of the time, will go, well, a lot of people that aren't making professional accounts or trying to strive to be a influencer won't check who they're following. Like if they're following somebody and they're like, why am I following this person? They'll just be following like 2,000 people and not really go through those 2,000 people that they're following,
Mm-hmm.
which that's what some artists are doing.
Justin has a lot of followers that he didn't even know he was following them.
See? And sometimes what happens as well is that like um whenever you boost your accounts and stuff, they will find people that are interested in your stuff and force follow.
Hmm.
And the only reason why there's like a drop off is because people will be like, why the fuck am I following this person? I don't remember ever following this person. And they will unfollow because they'll pop up on their feed and they'll be like, what the fuck is this? You know, because you'll post something that's really not, they're not interested in.
Makes
Can I
sense.
vape?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I don't know the
I'm
rules.
I'm waiting for my vape to charge. I'm gonna try to see if my fucking
Probably.
if my cord
You did that on
I
TV.
need to try to see if my cord can reach in here so I can charge my tablet while we're doing this. Which I will go do that right now.
Well, while he's gone. No.
I want a vape.
Your vape's in there.
I have a vape.
Yeah. Remember you bought a green apple one.
I really don't like vapes.
I like this
I bet you do.
special. Right. That's really creepy.
Can y'all send into the group chat letting my wife know that we're live streaming?
Yeah.
He all puts it on in the background.
She usually does. Anytime I'm live streaming, she'll kind of pop in and see how it's going.
No.
He's alive. She put he's alive.
I'm alive. I'm not dead.
Babe.
You're gonna
Tried
wake the
making 'em
neighbors.
Fred.
On what?
On YouTube.
Oh, this is YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is what the 50 followers was
This is Daddy YouTube.
that I was trying to get on.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, please.
Stop what?
She said, "Okay, okay."
There's a lot of things I can do with this popsicle stick.
Like
A number of them you would not like. A number of them would probably include you getting splinters.
Splinters in his asshole.
Alright, if we're on live, can we not talk about my asshole?
We can. Who gives a fuck? I have it set. I have it set to where this is not set for anyone under the age of 18. So it's the audience should be 18 years and older. That way we can curse, say whatever we want, and not have an issue. And that was my wife waving hi. Oh hi. I'm
I
tired.
was watching the
Watching it.
yeah.
The only reason why I have it is so that I can see who's commenting on stuff because I can't read that far.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
pretty
either.
far.
I could barely even
Oh
see
yeah,
me.
I see Kim's little wave.
Yeah.
Where?
It says Kimberly Turner and then the red little high five.
I can't even read that.
Can't see
All
that.
I can see is a blurry little picture, like a dot,
Mhm.
a blurry yellow white line, and then a blurry pink circle.
I can just
I
I
see
can
the
see
pink
the
circle.
shapes of it, so I can tell that it says Kimberly.
Oh, she said something.
Talk about stuff we don't like in the tattoo industry. So, what is some stuff from the time that y'all have been in it that you've noticed about the tattoo industry that you're not 100% with?
Gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping.
Yes.
Explain.
Like for my current situation on what I'm going through trying to learn to pierce, I
Mhm.
don't have that. The way the tattoo industry kind of is with that, I can't just go and ask another shop like, "Hey," because it's all like information is money.
Yeah.
Like there's no just trying to help just because
Yeah. And
you
I'm,
want to help.
yeah. And I mean, I understand not like
Not for the full.
full
Yeah.
on giving you a like come in every
Yeah, don't
single
come be
day,
my mentor.
let me train you, but at least give them like pointers like, hey, how do I use this autoclave machine I'm trying to learn, and them being like, oh, you're not working for me, I'm not gonna fucking teach you,
Yeah.
you know. But I have seen a lot of, I know a couple of artists who have been burnt in the past before by their apprentices, where, and not all the time, sometimes their apprentices, it's the artist's fault, but the artist is obviously not going to fess up to their own mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
They're not mature enough to be there to say that. But a lot of the times they get burnt by their apprentice because they don't want to do the work, and they get in trouble because they're not doing the work, they're not trying, and so they're just like, well, I'm not going to help out anybody else because it's not going to help me out.
Mm-hmm. That's my little tiff.
What about you, since you've been in the industry?
Getting a picture off Pinterest and saying that you did that.
And that
I
happens.
was just thinking that.
Because I
That-
feel like I worked hard for these drawings I've done in here and to
Mhm.
put on somebody. Like, don't get me wrong, I go to Pinterest too and get pictures, but I don't say I did that exact one.
Yeah. If at least like make alterations and make it your own,
Or at least actually do the tattoo. Don't
Yeah.
just put it on your portfolio.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm
stealing.
getting at. It's
Yeah.
like, not gonna say no names, but you get a off Pinterest, you get a tattoo and you say you did that. Show the one you actually did.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because me, I sucked when I first started, but I'm prouder to where I'm at now. I still use Pinterest. I still use Google, but I just don't like it when another artist tells me something when I know what I accomplished. You know what I'm trying to
My
say?
wife said, "A laughing faces."
Oh yeah, you know who
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
talking.
her say something.
You know who
but-
I'm
she
talking
she
about.
knows exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, no, and like that, but that happens a lot though. A lot of artists will try to go to smaller accounts and steal their work. Like they'll
Mhm.
do badass work, beautiful work, and they'll steal it because it's better than what they can do. And
Mhm.
instead of doing the tattoo themselves and then posting it, they will steal it and they will post it as their own. And it happens
It happens a
way
lot.
too often. And some artists will try to say try to make excuses or try to say like I was just doing it to make it look to try to pull people in and grab their attention. It's like you're desperate.
Mhm.
That's what you're doing is you're desperate. You're instead of trying to make something original and do your own original thing, you're going to steal somebody else's and try to pass it off as your own just to try to get people in. Well, if somebody comes in and wants that exact same tattoo and you
You're
can't
screwed.
perform the same way that tattoo is, you're going to automatically be called out by the clients. Of course, artists are going to automatically try to, like, if they see something and they're like, if, for me, for example, I'm still trying to learn. If I posted a picture of a realism tattoo and I don't know how to do realism, I'm still trying to learn that,
It's
right?
not gonna look the same.
Mm-mm.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like, holy shit, this is badass. Well, let me see what his other work looks like. Well, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Wait a second. This don't look right. This shit don't add up. Then it's like, okay, well, let's let's that's just like the followers thing. Just like my video that I posted for whoever's watching this. I posted a video on my TikTok. It's the same name as my YouTube. My TikToks I usually post on YouTube as well. They're just way late because I post one a day on YouTube. But if you go to my TikTok, you can watch it right now. Um, but the followers thing is one thing that is a huge issue, that an artist will go to somebody else's page and will follow all of their people to try to steal their clients and stuff. And all this social media stuff gets very tricky, you know. And I get people are hungry to be more relevant, more known, but you have to work for it. These people who are popular aren't popular because they just stole other people's content.
They either
Hmm.
sold their soul or they worked hard for it.
Exactly. And I mean there is some people that will steal other people's content and post it as their own, or will steal jokes from somebody else and post it as their own. Now, obviously, if something that I've posted is a copy of somebody else's, if it's brought to my attention, I'll take the video down. But if I don't know
Out
I'm
of respect.
out of respect, if
Yeah.
I don't know I'm copying somebody else, then how am I gonna know any better? You know. But most of the time, what I'm talking about is people like taking a Attack on Titan. They'll take a clip from Attack on Titan and they'll post it, and it's like nothing original. It's just a clip from Attack on Titan, and that's
Mhm.
it. You know. Or what's one I've been seeing a lot recently? There's a firefighter show. I don't know what it's called.
911.
Something like that.
Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire 911, one of the two. But they'll take clips from there and then they'll post it as their own.
Yeah.
And it's like, but those people, that's the thing though, is those people aren't going to be like recognized, you know? They're
Mhm.
just going to be like, I love Chicago Fire. So I'm going to follow this page or like this because I like Chicago Fire. That's it,
Mhm.
you know? Whereas, like, what I'm trying to do is get people to be like, oh, dude, you're the dude on TikTok.
Mhm.
They know me. They see me. They know me. They're like, fuck yeah, dude, I like your shit.
Oh, okay. It just like those accounts that we follow because they have like the part one of a episode or something, and then we go to the part two to finish it, and it's
And
all of like one episode or show that we like. So we usually follow it, so we see the clips.
yeah, and those, I can't stand those either. And then the part ones, part twos, on TikTok you can post long videos now. You can post like
Yeah, 10
three,
Mhm.
minutes.
yeah, 10 minutes. You can post 10 minutes.
Fred.
There's no need for a part two. No need for a part two. But
That's
a
to
lot,
draw you in.
or they'll do something where it's like,
Well, I mean, it's like with tattoos. Like on my TikTok, you go to mine, I have a couple videos, part one, part two. But that's,
that's because we have to wait a long
yeah,
period of
that's what I was
time.
about to say. I mean, yeah, we could wait a couple weeks to wait till they come back in to finish a tattoo and then make one whole video. But
And I
I
think it's
mean,
okay to do that sometimes,
sometimes
but not
depending
a
on what it
part one,
is,
part
but
two for
not, I mean, who
everything.
wants to
Yeah.
sit there and watch a long video?
No, nobody does. And I mean,
Unless it's
a lot of the times what I do though is like I'll just save the clips. Like for example, the raccoon I finished a while back,
Mm-hmm.
I had a clip already saved, and you can see I was in another shop whenever I recorded it. I did the outline for it. I recorded it. And I was like, I can't wait to finish this. She came back in. I finished it. I did the second part. The same thing with that frog. My booth was completely different than what it
Yeah.
is now.
Mhm.
Part one, I did the outline and everything. Part two, I got the color in. But instead of doing it in two separate parts, I did all in one video. And it just depends on how you want to do it. You can, if you're eager and you're excited, then yeah, I mean, you're going to want to post it automatically. But if you can be patient enough and wait, you can post it all as one video.
I could see maybe if you're like a really big social media person, like you have a lot of followers and you just want to build that suspense just like for your
Post some
fans or
every day.
something, but not a lot of them.
But I mean, most of the time, whenever people build suspense, it's not even anything like
Like if it was Taylor
good.
Swift building suspense, like okay, I could do that, like ooh, what she
But
got,
most of the time, that's not even Taylor Swift.
but no, I'm just using her as an
No,
example.
but what I'm saying is like Taylor Swift will have her social media account. Uh,
And somebody make an account pretending to be Taylor
ooh, that's good too. I'll get to that in a second. But Taylor Swift has her own social media department.
Hmm.
They take care of all of her stuff. They go through all the comments to make sure there's no derogatory
Swift.
comments,
Hmm.
any
Hmm.
racial comments, anything like that. They make sure that her stuff's not using for racial shit, just all sorts of stuff,
Keeping it
you know.
Hmm.
clean.
And they will try to make sure that she gets more followers, because
Yeah,
she makes money from those as well.
for
She doesn't
sure.
make just money from music. She also makes it from
A
her
lot of
social
other
media
stuff.
accounts. But what my wife just said, the having a part one and then never having a part two,
Oh God,
that shit irritates the fuck out of
for
me.
real.
Because I'll be watching something that's like, lady in the courtroom gets sentenced to death. And I was like, oh,
It cuts
okay.
off.
And then you
Hmm.
watch it and you're like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Oh, what happens next? And then you go to their TikTok and it's you
There's
find
no
you
part
find
two.
the video and there's not a part two.
I've seen
It's
some
a lot of
accounts
part
like
one,
that.
part one, part
Mm.
one, part one, part one,
Yes,
part one. And
it's
it's like,
all like suspense building ones, but they
yeah.
never have a finale
But
episode on there.
the one good thing about part twos is that part twos will bring people to view your profile, to
Hmm.
look at your profile, to try to find that part two video. I could do that to get more people. I'm not going to though, just because it's like it's not.
It's like a setup, but it's
Most of
not.
the time now, I'm just kind of a lazy TikToker though. If there's not a part two, if they don't reveal it in the one episode, I scroll.
You hear that too?
I did. I think it was the wind, but no, I'm the same way too. But I do like the people, the warriors out there, I'll call them, that are going on to watch part ones and see like, oh, part one to part 15. And it's like,
Part 15.
yes, they get
Dang.
bad. It'll be like,
I
I've never
watched.
hit a vape before, but let's find out. The thing about vapes is blah, blah, this and that, blah, so on. And it's like all the way through. And then they're finally like, all right, here we go. Oh, nasty, gross. And it's like,
But it's
what
like the
the
third
fuck?
video
I,
you're
I
in.
watched I watched
Ew.
14
Yeah.
part whatever just to
Yes.
see you do this. Get the fuck out of
I've
here,
seen videos
man.
like that on Facebook. You know those ones with like those really cringy couples they'll be doing something stupid
Like
like putting
molding a
icing on
hand.
hair or
Yeah.
molding a hand and
Oh,
they're
let's see
like
what
it's
it
a whole
does.
14 minutes worth and they're just okay, are you ready? Okay, we're gonna do the reveal.
Yes.
Okay, so when I do it, you're gonna do this, okay?
Yep.
Okay, are y'all ready?
And then you're already
Okay, now
4
remember,
videos
let me
in.
just add some more. I'm just like, and you go all the way to the end, and it's stupid. It looks stupid. Whatever they did just looks stupid.
I hate 475 views on that TikTok video. There's 795. I fucking dyslexic as fuck, man.
It's okay. We're here for you.
Thank you. Or on YouTube.
I can't spell.
I can't spell either. What the fuck?
I know. I could tell.
Same.
But I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the point where I can make steady income from all social media platforms and from my tattoo.
At this point, I'm just trying to get followers to get excited.
I just like I want to be able to reach out to people and change somebody's life, be like, man, dude, your videos really helped me through a tough time. But
They're funny and helpful and serious.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Is there any comments? How many likes and any comments on that video, babe? She's looking at my TikTok account. It's slightly delayed. She says it's not, but I think it's less delayed than Twitch's. Twitch's live stream is super delayed, I think.
Mm.
No, but I mean, like, because there's a lot of people out there that, like, I watch a lot of people on YouTube, and a lot of times they're like, whenever people tell me, what?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. She's just over here in her own world
I'm just
laughing.
having a moment because I just look at it and smile. It just gets so awkward.
But,
Feel like I'm in it.
you just gotta,
Shit.
you can look at it. There's nothing wrong with looking at the camera.
Yeah.
It's just you
okay.
can't, like, stare at it. Like,
Yeah, don't be like.
yeah, we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Just how you regularly have conversations. That's the whole point of podcast.
Yeah, you
is-
don't have to make
Oh, yeah,
everything
yeah.
weird.
No, I know. I just
You act
no,
like
it
you're on a
wasn't that
first
big.
date or
I was just
something.
laughing because I looked at it and I smiled and then I just saw my face and I was like, I was just laughing at myself.
Imagine what she does to the mirror.
22 views. What? 22 views on what? 22 likes? Wow. No comments, I'm assuming. It's long. It's 2 minutes long, so I doubt anybody's really watching it all the way through, which is fine.
Well, maybe it needs to hit like the tattoo industry side,
I mean,
and
that's
then maybe more like
maybe, but
more
I
tattoo artists will
haven't
find
ever
it,
seen
you know?
any of my videos just out of nowhere just fucking spike in views. I have not seen a single one of them do that.
You'll have one.
I mean,
You'll
if I wanted to, I could pay for a promotion.
Like you talking about as soon as you post it, it's just skyrocketing.
The algorithm will be like boom, 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 boom. That's
Boom,
all it
boom,
will
boom,
do.
boom,
But
boom,
no,
boom,
it
boom,
won't. It won't go back again though. It'll just do it once and it's done. And then steadily over time, if somebody goes to my page and they look at my stuff, then they can watch the other videos that I have.
Mhm.
And it won't really pop off until I have a lot of people. And I
Mhm.
mean, depending on how lives on YouTube go will depend on if I do lives on YouTube or if I do lives on TikTok. The only thing is with TikTok is I need 1,000 followers, and right now I'm sitting at 240. So I mean,
That's a steep number.
I'll just get all like I'll tell the kids to get all the kids at their school to go
no,
on TikTok and just not.
no.
And then I'll go on. Somebody will go look on his TikTok. Man, he's got a lot of kids that
Because
follow
I know
him.
there's a lot of kids at our girls' school that have TikToks. So I'm just like, yeah, fifth graders. Like y'all too young for that.
No, yeah. I don't know about having their own TikToks. YouTube, YouTube is a little bit better than TikTok. I feel like.
Yeah, I let them watch the TikTok reels. Every now and then they'll come across a video of like a girl in a bikini shaking her butt, but That's as bad as I've seen
I mean, on TikTok or on YouTube?
on YouTube.
On
And that'll
YouTube.
happen every now and it's very rare that something like that happens.
That
That I
happens
see
on
those.
YouTube a lot as well.
I know on TikTok it's like thirst traps everywhere.
I'm kind of upset that that video didn't get that many likes.
Well, you just posted it.
That doesn't mean anything though. It's literally the span of um
The time.
the time frame.
Mm.
822 views.
Did we even introduce ourselves?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Ariel.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm Ariel.
All right, let's see you introduce me.
This is Tristan. Tea Money Marshmallow.
20.
Don't say that.
23
I haven't heard that
likes.
name in so long. T Money Marshall. That's
Tea
you know how
Money
old that is.
Marshmallow.
That was my gamer tag.
I mean, like I said, I'm not expecting it to blow up or anything like
I mean,
that.
not right away.
I mean,
Yeah, it
it's
takes time.
And that's like what we were just talking about. People trying to blow up on going into other people's TikTok trying to take their followers. You got to work for it. It's like trial and error.
It's gonna take
it's
time.
but it's not even that, man. It's not like give it time, it's gonna blow up. It's not that. It's just like a one shot wonder,
Hmm.
you know. If it doesn't blow up in the first hour that you post it, it's not going to blow up, you know.
Hmm.
The only way I could get my video to blow up is you fart.
What
No, I
was
did not.
that?
That was my
I
stomach. I'm
wonder if the
hungry.
camera picked that up.
I'm hungry. My stomach's growling.
But it's just, I don't know. The algorithm's weird, you know. And like I said, I wasn't expecting to get that many likes just because it's 2 minutes long. People attention
Yeah.
span isn't that long. I would hope that people would kind of stick around to listen to what I had to say. They don't. It's fine. It's nothing that I'm sweating too much. I was expecting this to pretty much happen.
Yeah. Dude, my legs look fucking huge.
Nobody would have cared at all. Are you saying huge as in like muscular or as in like fat?
No, I'm just saying it looks big.
Okay.
Like I'm not saying fat or muscular. I'm just saying it looks like a big leg for a little body. Hmm.
Super Bowl is tomorrow though.
I know who you going for.
I don't care.
Well then, no, you gotta pick somebody.
I don't care
You
for
can't
either,
throw a
so
Super Bowl
I just
party
I just
and
want
not care who
I
wins.
want Travis Kelsey to win the Super Bowl
All right.
so that he can propose to Taylor Swift.
that's the only reason we're gonna be going for them in the Super Bowls because of Taylor Swift's connection.
No, I like the Chiefs.
I know Frank is for 49ers.
Well, we're not talking about Frank right now.
Who?
Frank, my stepdad,
Oh,
he's for the 49ers, so they're gonna be watching it.
come sit in on a live, like actually join in on one at some time. I'm assuming that's what my wife meant. Um,
There's room right here.
but I was kind of hoping. I kind of hope that they do win because I think, like, all jokes aside about Taylor Swift and her relationships and stuff, she need like all I've heard is good things about how Travis Kelsey has been treating Taylor Swift, you know, and I think it's about time that she's no longer having to find that one. You know, it's kind of not sad, you know, because that's kind of like
She found the
saying
one.
Taylor Swift is sad, but what she needs, you know,
How long have they been dating?
they haven't been dating very long.
I was like, I didn't think they had been dating that
There ain't
long.
nothing. There
No,
ain't
it's been
nothing.
about a
But
year.
but if they click, they can get a
Mhm.
year.
No, it has not.
It has
Are
not
you
been a
sure?
year.
They started dating during the football season.
Yeah.
I thought they were dating before.
I don't think it's been a whole
came
year.
home.
During the football
No,
season.
when you came home, they weren't dating.
It started during the football season.
But I mean, if he proposed, that'd be cool. Finally get her settled down.
She deserves it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but like I think it would be really cool to like, because that's gonna be the thing that's gonna like just blow up the internet. Is that
Won the Super Bowl and proposed.
yep?
Yeah.
And I think that's gonna happen.
But
I
what if she
really-
says no?
Do you think?
Ooh.
I don't think she'll say no though.
I don't
She
know.
said
I
no
don't
to
know how
everyone
this
else.
relationship's really going.
It's
I
been
mean,
going no. Like
I haven't been really looking at it.
my wife told me that Travis Kelsey had literally bought out an entire restaurant because Taylor Swift doesn't like going out in public because of how popular she
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
He bought out an entire restaurant for her, didn't tell her, and surprised her with it because he
Nice.
knows she does not like going out in public. And so he bought out a whole restaurant just to serve them two.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
See?
I mean, that's sweet. We ain't famous. We ain't rich.
You could
We
still
can barely
rent out
afford
a whole-
Taco Bell.
You could rent out the whole Taco Bell, like
The whole Taco
the whole
Bell.
Taco Bell, the whole little lobby would be ours.
Oh, so my wife said they started during her tour before practices started
For football.
for football. So
So almost a year.
no,
Yeah, because practice starts around like April, May.
I don't think. Are you looking it up?
Yes.
Look it up. I don't think. It's not. It has not been that long. It has not been that long. I know it hasn't. But even if he does propose this
September 2023.
Also, it was after practice.
Since at least
Yeah.
September 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I mean, they're like me and my wife got married only like not even like 6 months. 6 months after actually dating, you know. So I mean, I don't see anything wrong with marrying that soon.
Nah. I
No.
told her I loved her after 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I told her like the second week we were together.
Yeah, he wanted to marry me after 3 weeks.
I told her that I was gonna marry her after 2 weeks.
And it took me 3 months to tell him I love you.
Yeah.
He would say I love you and I'm like, I like you too.
At least she didn't get ghosted. My wife ghosted me like 3 separate times. It was like I would talk to my wife and like she would be like, "Yeah, this and that," and then never message me back.
I
never
mean, she
ghosted
really
you.
never ghosted me. It was more like, I'm gonna play hard to get. Ask me tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. Would you like to
No.
go out with me? I don't know.
He
And then
messaged
she
me
would
on
make me wait.
Facebook. He messaged me on Facebook and was like, I have a question for you. Give me your number. So I gave him my number. And then he's texting me. So, what do you think about dating me? And I was like, you'll have to ask me in person. Like, ask me in person. Why are you asking me over text? And then so the next day, he asked me, he walked up to me and he was like, so? And I was like, so what? And I was like, are you going to ask? And he's like, will you go out with me? And I was like, yeah.
No.
And then that was
no.
it.
You said I don't know. And then Destiny was over here like, Ariel, just tell the boy yes or
Oh,
no.
yeah,
And I
that's
say,
right.
thank you. I remember. She
That
doesn't.
did happen.
She probably
yeah.
doesn't remember how we met.
Yes, I do.
How?
I smacked your
Tell
ass.
everybody.
I smacked his ass because he was bending over the stairway with it sticking up. So naturally, I gotta go smack it.
You didn't know each other before you did that?
No.
No.
Like not at all. You just
No.
smacked some random person.
I'm literally
Yeah.
standing up talking to somebody and I'm kind of leaning on the rail and some girl just smacks my butt and I'm like, you know what the fuck?
I've seen him
And then-
before because we hung out at
I
the
never
slab,
seen her before.
and like I saw him like hanging out in the slab area, but I didn't know him. Nothing.
Not personally.
Never heard his voice. Nothing.
That's the thing about bigger schools.
You know why she smacked my ass? You want the honest truth?
It was
Mm.
beautiful.
Because I look like somebody she used to like.
No, we both rebounded each other.
I was my wife's rebound.
He reminded me of an ex, and
I thought she was easy to get
he
with.
thought he just wanted to fuck.
And then 3 months later, she got pregnant and got stuck.
3 months later, no, it's like 6-8 months later.
No.
Yes.
It was like 4 to 5
November,
months.
December, January, February, March, April, May. 7 months later.
There's no way.
I got pregnant in May.
Okay. I know that. So from October to May,
It was the end of October, October 25th. So you wouldn't count the month of October.
November, December, January, February. Shut up.
April. Hey.
Y'all shut up.
That's weird. But it's weird about bigger schools, and as for me, because I came from a smaller school, where like my whole senior class, we all knew each other,
Oh yeah.
like on a personal level, we
We
knew each
didn't.
other, and like you couldn't like like you would have like Tom over here dating Gina, but Gina dated uh Timothy, you know,
And Timothy's best friends with.
and Tina's now dating Tina's now dating Janisha, which Janisha was dating Tom. It was just
Too small.
it was kind of one of those things where it's like you can never avoid it. It always
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
And
You
see,
know,
it's like
No, it's
our school
central.
wasn't Central is not that big,
It
but
was big,
it's
but
pretty big
it's
because I
big.
talked to a lot of people and they're like,
I
I'm
mean,
like, oh, did you know this person? They said they went to Central. They graduated in 2015. You graduated in 2015. Do you know them? I have no idea who the fuck that person is.
and
For
that's what
real,
I'm
because
saying.
we
Like
just had
Central
our
isn't that big, but it is big because at least every day there is somebody. I'm like, I don't know that person, and
yeah,
like you never
because
see them again.
my reunion was my 10-year reunion was just last September, and there was people commenting on the Facebook page, and I'm just like, who is that? I didn't even know I went to school with that. Who is that? I didn't even know who they were.
My
It's,
my 10 years is coming up next year.
I heard
Yeah, it
ours
makes
kind
you
of
feel
sucked.
old, right?
For real,
I
it
want to
does.
go though.
I
I
wanted to
really want to
go,
go.
but
Guess
they were
what?
charging for ours. It was like $30 a person, and then
I'll pay
for
it.
kids like $5. Well, we were broke at the time. I really
I'll,
wanted to go.
I would never have a 10 year.
I just want to see. I want to see like the people, because everybody from my high school, I'm not close with any of them anymore. Like whenever I came to my hometown to visit, whenever I came to hometown to visit everybody, everybody gave me the cold shoulder.
Oh, rude.
Everybody did, and that's really heartbreaking, especially coming from a small town. My graduating class was 25 people.
Dang.
So all 25 of those people gave me the cold shoulder, you know? And so I just want to go and not everybody. I say everybody. That's kind of a stretch. There's a few people that were kind of cool and still like trying to talk to me, see how it is. And then there's some there's I say kids. There's some of them that don't live in this area anymore. Some of
Mhm.
them became coaches, which is badass. I actually think that's really cool being a coach. And they moved to um, other schools to teach football or to teach basketball or
Yeah.
something like that. And I think that's so cool. And those are the people I want to see because a lot of times those people were actually really cool with me.
Yeah.
You want to see them succeed.
Yeah, I love, and it was really hard. It was really hard because after a while, after whenever you start being your own bad guy to yourself, shit gets tough for you. Where like you would see somebody be like,
You're your worst
"Oh man,
enemy.
we just won state. We won state in football," and then you're like, "Fuck you, dude." And it's like, why am I being so mean? Like, fuck them. Why? They
Mhm.
just achieved something great. Be happy
For
for
them.
them. And
Yeah.
Excuse me.
another thing too that people don't understand is that social media people will post only the good stuff.
Yeah.
So like if you see like Charlene, and she's like, "Oh, look at this fancy house that I got." And look at my two beautiful children. You don't know she could be an alcoholic. She could be an alcoholic. She beats her husband.
She could be using her kids for clout and really
Exactly.
starving them and abusing
You know,
them.
I saw a video of that the other day.
What's
This
up?
girl, she's over here TikTok famous with her daughter, but behind the scenes, she's finally got busted
Yeah,
for
there's a lot of
basically
families
being a
like that.
bitch to her daughter.
Yep.
There's a lot of families
And
like
she
that.
got caught because her daughter was like, I don't want to do this no more. My mommy's really mean. And then she snapped and forgot she was on camera.
On
Like,
live.
Mhm.
yeah. So it's kind of like,
Mhm.
That's the
it
thing.
makes me think sometimes, like, how close are they really to their kids?
Yep.
Because I know I ain't that close to my kids. I love them,
Mhm.
but I do videos with them, but I ain't gonna hide it. I ain't gonna hide
But can
nothing.
you imagine what those poor kids are feeling? Like, mommy's only nice because we're in front of the camera
Yep.
Yeah. That's
for
why
that
I'm
20
saying.
seconds.
That's why I'm an asshole 24/7.
And I guarantee some and like, but that's what I was getting at is that some people, you never see what fully is going on
Behind closed
behind,
doors.
yeah,
Mhm.
behind closed doors. They put up the curtains, and the curtains are beautiful. They're beautiful curtains, but if you open those curtains, what's really going on? Is it still beautiful on the inside, or is it a train wreck?
Yep.
You know, that's
That's why it's so hard for me to take those videos seriously that people make, that are like talking about something sad or they're crying. And sometimes I'm still just like,
It's all publicity. Yeah.
I can't take it seriously sometimes.
well, I mean, that's what, and there was a huge scandal on people doing apology videos on YouTube.
Give me my drink.
And I believe it started with Logan Paul.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't even want to dive into that
For
tonight.
real.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Oh
Logan
my
Paul.
gosh, we just discussed this the other day.
That's another topic because if I start talking about him, I'm not gonna fucking shut up about it.
For real.
You love him that much?
Oh man, no. Anyways, but he did an apology.
Logan Paul?
We'll get to that on another day. But he did an apology video, and the apology video that he did, it was just so fake. It was so fake. It was
Like
boo-hoo-hoo.
rehearsed.
Yeah, like boo hoo hoo, woe is me, you know. And now you can look up apology videos of anybody, pretty much,
Hmm.
you know. And the only apology videos that are really like, oh my god, like whatever, is the ones that are apologizing for something that they don't need to apologize for. Like
Hmm.
these top YouTubers and stuff that will like apologize because they'll be like, "Hey, I'm sorry I haven't been posting for a month. You know, I've just been really depressed. I've been depressed, I've been down, I just haven't had the motivation to make videos. I'm better now and I'm going to make more videos and I'm so sorry that I haven't." And it's like, man, you don't have to apologize for that, you know?
Yeah.
So kind of like the way I've been telling you, I just haven't had no motivation lately. Basically, there's no need for apologize for that.
On
There's
what
no need for you to
aspect?
make a video of it to
No, yeah, that's what I'm
apologize.
saying.
What, on like TikTok?
Like in general, like how I just told you yesterday, I just been, waking up depressed, not motivated, don't want to do nothing. So if I make videos and then haven't been doing it, and I
Mhm.
go explain why. That's what you're saying. There's no reason, like you don't need to
I
apologize for
mean,
that.
sometimes it's not a bad idea to make an apology video, you know, because sometimes it shows the people that follow you that you care. That it's not just something that you're like, oh fucking, I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
don't feel good. I'm not gonna fucking do it. You know, it's like I'm doing everything that I can to provide content for you to make you happy, which is what I try to do. You know, I try to at least do 2 videos a week on TikTok to show like I still care. I still want to make videos. I still want people to laugh, you know.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Of course it doesn't reach that many people, but if I can make 300 people in a week laugh, I mean, I'm cool with that, you know. I do eventually want to be able to make money off of the social media platform, but that's a process in and of itself.
Hmm.
So,
I would like to make money off social media, but I'm not trying to. That's not why I'm doing the videos I do.
If I didn't have a job and like if I was just rich and literally had nothing to do, bet I could focus all my energy on social media or doing a small business for myself. But the fact that I have to work and the kids and all that, like I don't want to focus on that.
but I mean, even like your dog videos, like that one you showed me of the dog being a little turd, you
Oh
know,
yeah,
that's fucking funny. You can post shit like that. That's
I know
shit that
I need
happens.
to.
That shit that's happened. If your boss is all right with it, I don't see a single issue with you doing it.
Yeah, she's fine. I think as long as we don't mention the name,
Yeah,
the business name.
yeah. So I mean, that's that. And all you gotta do
I
is,
need to post that.
yeah, just post it because I mean, you never know. But I mean, you have to like put like a ton. I put like 15 hashtags on
Hmm.
TikTok on each one of the videos, and it's
Yeah.
exhausting because some people can put like 3 or 4 and get thousands of views or
Yep.
millions of views, and it's like, what the fuck do I have to do? You know? So I stick with the 15 because it kind of hits. It's like a gunshot. It hits a wide area. So hopefully it'll bring in more people.
I think we'll get there.
Oh no, we will.
We will.
Can't do the whole thinking thing. It has to be. You have to will it into existence. That's what my wife taught me, is to will things into existence, and that's helped me out a fuck
Hey,
ton.
we'll talk about this later.
Why?
She's giving me the side look.
I'm gonna head home at 7:30, like I said. Babe, it's only
He's
7:20.
he's with us right now.
This is Carrollton time.
What?
Huh?
K, Trust, and Ariel.
Oh,
Carroll. Carrollton time.
I thought she was trying to say like Carlton or something like
Carlton.
from what was that? Prince of Bel Air.
Prince Bel Air.
No, that was all three of our names put together.
No, I had told my wife that I was gonna head home at 7:30.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you when I dropped the stuff off to her. She was like, "Can you tell my husband?" Or did she say husband? She said something. Tell him to come home.
Yeah,
She's bored.
She's bored.
I know. Which I mean,
You know, she also told me we're no longer friends. And
she
if I don't
said
come
she
to the
said that if
party,
you don't come, that we're no longer friends. I mean,
but we could still be best friends,
I don't
right?
know about all that.
What about butt friends?
Hey,
I'll
hey,
have to
hold on. Let's
knock
not
you.
talk about
I'll
this
have
right
to
now.
knock you down to associate level.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Which associate means that like we work together.
I
That's
did
Or
that.
no,
fucked up.
You know,
colleagues.
That's
Colleagues
fucked
level.
you know,
up.
I did that with my friend
Colleagues.
Megan, my BFFL sister for life, Megan. When we both started working with each other, we were like kind of becoming like close, and she was like, "So would you say we're friends?" And I was like, "No, I'd say we're more associates." And she was like, "What?"
Damn.
But then we finally, skipped that
But
level and made it all the way to sister.
but hold on. What if we already had plans and I'm trying to cancel those plans to come hang out with y'all
Then cancel
for
those
Super
plans.
Bowl, but it's kind of hard to cancel those plans. Y'all are still gonna be mad and or hold on, hold
I
on,
can
hold on.
still go.
Kim,
'Cause-
hold on,
'cause-
Kim, hold on.
I can still
No,
go.
no, no, hold on.
Because they asked for
What
you.
about the time we invited y'all to our house and we
Oh.
actually went out and bought
that
stuff
Y'all-
tater
and
tot
cleaned the
casserole?
house that day?
Y'all
Tater
invite.
tot casserole and y'all stood us up.
There's a difference between that. Y'all invited us that day.
But y'all said y'all were coming.
We invited y'all like 3 or 4 days in advance.
I mean, that is
To clear
I
up
thought
your
whenever we
schedule.
went to go help clean, we talked
Yeah.
about y'all
We had
coming
ta-
next weekend.
No. You said possibly coming over next weekend. Whereas
that is true
we
because
Okay.
we didn't have the money to.
we established that y'all are invited. It wasn't like we might do a Super Bowl party. We don't know. It was
It was
They're
we're
making
doing
fun
a
of
Super
us,
Bowl
babe.
party. Y'all come over.
Well, it was kind of hard to on what Kim could eat. You don't understand how stressful that was on
It's
me.
just excuses. It's just
It
excuses.
really was stressful for him though. We were in the store and he's like, "Well, are you sure? Check the ingredients." Like he was on it.
Because
You just
Kim's
gotta-
y'all are my best friends. I'm not trying to kill her or poison her, but she's gonna cut me off just because, like,
Just you.
just me. Wait, both of us or just me?
It's just him, right? Because I can still come.
She can't hear anything because of Braden.
Excuses.
Yep, excuses.
Excuses.
Well, the video will be saved, so hopefully I'll be able to post it.
So what's your tattoo red flag?
Tattoo red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a tattoo and not showing anybody or taking pictures of it.
And was that a slug towards me?
No, you take
What?
pictures.
Not
I
all the
take
time.
pictures.
I do.
I feel like you
If
take
I
a
really
picture.
don't like how, because I'm gonna be
I
honest.
got a ton of tattoo red flags. That's just one that popped up immediately.
Yeah, but like when it comes to the pictures and videos, if I would tell the client like, look, I really don't like the way I did this. I won't take a picture of it.
I'll still take a picture.
Like, I mean, I would take pictures to like to see where I'm at, like how my artwork is years down the road. But posting it wise, if I really just insecure about it, I won't. It's like me being fat.
I mean, I still take pictures of it. I
Took us
mean,
like
I'm
45
like that
minutes to
with
get
my
me in front of a
grooms.
camera.
If I really don't like the way my dog looked, I won't even take a picture sometimes.
mm, I mean, it's just because I'm not gonna sugarcoat the process that I'm going through. You know, it's it is what it is. You know, people want to talk shit about the way I do tattoos, and that's their God given right to do so. You know, but if I hide tattoos that I do, then I mean,
I mean, I see where you're coming from. No matter what, still show your like.
Now my
no,
really good ones, I've gone back like 3 years ago and seen like a picture of a dog that I thought I did that was really good, and I'm like, that was shit. Oh my god.
yeah, and I mean, but that's the thing about the progress, you know, too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wrapping up the tattoo without letting the client take a good look at it. That is definitely a red flag.
Why would you not even let them look at it?
Yeah,
Because some people are like, I know it's bad. I don't want to keep fucking with it. So I'm
trying to
going
get
to
them out of
wrap it
here.
up so you
Mhm.
can pay me and you can go away. Even though
I
they
see
can
that.
come back later or leave a review. You know, that's why anytime I do a tattoo, I'm like, I don't take off my gloves. I don't set down my machine or anything. I'm like, take a good look at it. Do you like it? Are you sure?
Mhm.
It's on your body forever. All right, cool. Because there might be something that you're like, this is good. I like this. And then maybe like, oh, I kind of want some red in its eye. Like it'd be like a snake. I want red in its eye. Okay,
Yeah.
we can add red to its eye. I wish you would have told me that sooner, but we can do that now. You know.
Yeah. I'd have to look at it before it's done,
How,
because then how am I gonna know how much to tip? You know, I mean, you're still gonna get a tip, but if you did like really badass, you know, I'm gonna up that tip. But I mean, if it's kind of shitty, I'll probably just keep it minimum. You know, so I'm gonna want to look at it.
Yeah. My wife said not taking pictures of it, but using someone's work that's not yours on Facebook. But we already talked about that.
Yeah, we already talked about that. Go with the program. That's how I know you haven't been watching. That right
if you
there.
can't pay
No.
attention to us on your day off, you're cut off.
No, but
That gay
there's
baby was just born.
what?
I'm cleaning
Wait,
out
so
my
does that
watch.
mean when we were born, it was
What?
quiet?
What?
When we were born, it
What?
was quiet.
Wait, hold
He
on.
said he's saying that whenever there's awkward silence, a gay baby's
You
born.
never heard
Yes,
that?
you've never heard that?
I don't recall that at all.
Every
Maybe.
5 seconds of silence, a gay baby is born.
I
Oh,
know the first laugh of a baby is whenever an angel gets its wings or some shit like that.
I've heard of that
And
one.
like freckles on your skin is an angel's kiss.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
That's what my mom used to tell me.
I always think of demons nearby.
Whenever you get a freckle,
No, when I get shit
goosebumps.
goosebumps.
Well, he's not.
I'm
What
saying
the
Oh,
fuck
did
you
you not say
freckle.
get?
goosebumps? Did you say
This
Are you
I
freckle?
not
said a
listening?
freckle like
Oh, a
that. That's a
freckle.
freckle.
Gotcha. No, I hear people just say they stood behind a cow and got shitted on.
You need to shave your
What
mustache.
the fuck?
It's peach fuzz, and every
Oh.
girl has it.
Yeah, beach fuzz. It's very common for women.
So stop making me feel insecure about it.
I've seen a lot of
I'm
older
not.
women with mustaches though. Like
Yeah.
I'm
I
talking
have
like
to.
I've seen some women that grow better mustaches. Whoa. I've seen some women that grow better mustaches than some men.
For real.
Which
And
I
some of
don't
them look good with it.
fuck.
No.
I was trying to be nice.
That's one look I don't really like in the drag community is the makeup and the beard mix. I'm like, no,
I
your
don't
makeup
care.
just fully
No,
shaved.
no.
I don't know. I like the Jeffree Star look, like how he's manly,
I'm
but
not. I
there's
don't.
no beard
Can
or
we change the
anything.
topic?
I'm not a fan of Jeffree Star
Oh, not a
at
fan
all.
of him in general. I'm just talking about his look, because that
He's
the beard and the makeup
hello.
makes me think of a clown
My wife said
or like
hello.
Renaissance days.
I don't know. I think it's fine. I still want to go to a drag show. My wife's been to a couple. I've never been to
I
one.
think it'd be cool to go to
You want to
one.
go to one or
Yeah.
enter one?
I don't think they'll let me
I mean,
Why?
intern one would be cool.
because like it's like when you have to be a part of the drag. I don't want to enter, just to get that out there first. But if I wanted to try to enter, they won't let me enter.
Like, do you have to be
You have to prove
a
you're gay.
certain sexual orientation or something? Or
No, like no, you have to
identify
prove
as
that you actually want to participate. You know what I mean? You can't just like all of a sudden be like, I'm gonna do drag. He. Because a lot of people are like that. A lot of people are like, I'm gonna do
okay.
drag as a joke to make fun of you. You
Yeah.
know, it's like,
Or some people do it just for the intention. And they're really not drag.
and I mean, it's just like somebody that's like, I want a tattoo. Okay, well, let me see some artwork that you do. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, okay. So you want to do it for the clout? Who?
I'm not gonna say no names. I'm just not. I'm not pointing at
Oh,
you. I
oh,
was
I
pointing
thought you
at
were
you.
pointing at
Like,
me.
are you thinking who I'm thinking?
Oh, oh. But I mean, that's just one of those things. Like whenever I started, I had some artwork already drawn up that I had done previously to show that I have an artistic ability
Hmm.
and I want to portray that to skin. But that's where the drag show, like, they're not just gonna let some Joe Schmo come up off the street and do a drag show.
You have to prove you're into drag.
Yeah, I would think, because I mean that's
I
I
mean,
mean, that'd be cool
we can just
though.
have our own drag show here.
I don't
Ooh, tattoo drag.
Yeah, there you go. Me and you. We can make a contest out of it. Whoever
shit.
loses has to dress up drag.
That now, from what my wife has told me about drag shows,
I don't
It's
want to do that.
intense.
I don't want to do it. I'm just
So
trying to
wait,
get able to do
drag, dressing in drag.
my wife said I know someone very clearly who wants the clout but can never show up.
it. I can name several people.
Yeah, I could name a few off the top
Me
of my head.
too.
So
Am I
is
one of them?
Mm.
I
Oh,
need this clarified.
well, I've
So
been gone for a while.
so dressing in drag, is that just
She's
mainly
talking
when it's a guy dressing as a girl, or like would it be dressing in drag if I dressed as a guy?
That's
What
a
is
good
it called when
question.
a girl dresses as a guy? Because that's
I'm
not
not
called
sure.
in drag, right?
I'm not sure because a lot of because I think that's not really.
A thing.
I don't think that's a thing because that's not like.
Maybe that's more. I
Maybe you
won't
can
say.
make it a thing now.
No,
Did you
I'm just
know
asking because I was curious. Like,
when I
because you hear drag show, you think of women or men dressing up as women. What's
Mhm.
it called when women dress up as men?
I don't
There's
think
not a
that's a.
word
I
for
don't
it.
think that's a thing though.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I really don't think that's a thing. I think that's just lesbians.
Just like, is butch offensive?
I don't know.
Or is that
I
like
think
the butch type?
dykes
Dykes? Yeah.
dyke. I think dyke is
kind of like the drag?
offensive.
It is
I think.
offensive. I got beat up once.
Is it in prison?
Yeah.
Why would you call a guy a dyke?
No, it was
Oh,
a female
oh,
officer.
female. Oh, okay.
Had the military buzz cut, had tattoos, talked like a man, and I said, "What's up, dude?" And she was a female, had breasts. I was like, "Oh, you're a dyke." She sprayed me
Mm.
and said
Well,
that I
the
tried
more you
to
know.
verbally assault her. But
In the state of Texas, you cannot have any drag events in front of minors.
damn, I like that.
Okay,
I did
I
that's
too.
like
cool.
that because I mean,
Impressive.
I respect what you do, but I still don't. It's like with anything transgenders. I mean, that's your life, but I still don't want my kids singing that because I'm trying
No,
to raise them a certain way.
I mean, I
no.
want them to know that it's out there in the world that it exists, but I don't want it like thrown in
And
their
even if my
faces.
No.
own kids was to do it, I'm not gonna approve of it. But you're still my kid.
I mean, as long as
I'm not
my
gonna disown you.
no, I mean, as long as my kids do whatever they want, you know, is the only thing that I'm still having a hard time with is the whole transgender thing.
No, I won't be okay with that.
Yeah, and
No.
that's where I'll draw the line is that like if you want to do that transition, you can provide your own money.
When you're 21 or 18, whatever, you're
Whenever
not.
you're 18, you're
Yeah,
outside of my household, you can do whatever you
when
want.
you're an adult to make those decisions
Yep.
yourself, because I think letting the 12 and 13-year-olds do it, I think that's just too young.
No.
Like, I can only imagine the shit that I wanted to do when I was that
No, no,
age.
I
Like,
know. I know. Trust me, I know.
Just like that. What it was, 10 or 11 year old Nico becoming Nicole or something like that when it first started.
I don't know.
The point
But
being,
it is 7:30, so we're gonna call it for tonight. Um, hopefully we'll be able to do this again next week. Hopefully we can have my wife participate in this as well and get a better angle on everything. But if y'all want to promote yourself and say your Instagram, TikTok, whatever you want, this is the time to do so.
My TikTok is Pug and Nerdy. I post dog grooming videos.
My TikTok is at Treston Walner. Simple.
You're gonna have to spell that shit.
For real.
TRESTIN
WOLLNER.
WOLLNER.
All right.
And mine's Pug in, like PUG in Nerdy.
And then you can
Plug in
follow
your nerdy.
you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and you can subscribe to me on YouTube, this platform. All gonna be inked by Koda, KODA, just like the name says. I hope y'all enjoyed, and hopefully I can get this posted. But yeah, that will be the end of it. Bye.
Cartoon like
Oh, is
and-
it still on?
It's still on. Yeah.